How did social contract theory fuel revolutions? Imagine a world where people decide their own rules instead of just accepting what those in power say. That's what social contract theory is all about. It changed how people saw governments and authority. Instead of rulers being chosen by divine right or family ties, social contract theory says governments get their power from the people's agreement. When rulers break this agreement by acting unfairly or hurting the rights of their citizens, those citizens are justified in fighting back or even overthrowing the government. Think about the idea of the state of nature. Before societies had laws and rulers, humans lived in a kind of chaos. Philosophers like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau all had different views about this. Hobbes believed that life in the state of nature was a constant fight, dangerous and nasty. To escape that, people agreed to give up some freedoms to a strong ruler who kept order. Locke saw the state of nature as mostly peaceful but insecure, especially about property. He said people formed governments to protect their natural rights of life, liberty, and property. If the government failed or became a tyranny, Locke believed people had the right to rebel. Rousseau thought that true authority came from the people themselves through collective agreement. He believed that laws should serve the common good and that everyone should participate in making those laws. These ideas link ethics and politics by saying that governments are not divine or inherited but based on a moral agreement. They focus on fairness, equality, and the rights of individuals. When governments violate these principles, people are justified in resisting or revolting. This was a powerful message during revolutions. The American Revolution, for example, used Locke's ideas to argue that British rule violated colonists' natural rights. They believed they had the right to create a government that truly represented their consent. The French Revolution was inspired by Rousseau's ideas of popular sovereignty and the general will. It rejected the divine right of kings and demanded that the people have a say in how they are governed. Enlightenment thinkers used social contract ideas to challenge monarchies and aristocracies, pushing for democratic reforms. In essence, social contract theory gave people a moral foundation for questioning authority. It made revolutions not just about power struggles but about justice and rights. When governments broke the moral agreement, people felt justified in fighting for a new one based on consent, equality, and human dignity. This shift in thinking helped reshape societies and inspired countless movements for change.